this is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube. Hello boss, hello MHB. Our boss is our boss is not here. Yanis is on vacation, I think. Remember everybody, this is Forex Trading Course 101. We are trying to build the 3 pillars: strategy and system, risk management and psychology. If this is your first time, hello Miguel, hello Time to Shine, hello Silas. If this is your first time everybody, we are in the intermediate module. We are passed over the basic and the beginner, so if you don't quite understand the when, the why and the how, if you don't understand what is happening, go back on the Stohastic YouTube channel, find the playlist Forex Trading Course 101 and start watching the webinars from lesson 1. Hello Annie. So happy Friday everybody. Remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. It's just a matter of time, and the webinars are not investment or trading advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. That being said, give me everybody a currency pair that you are interested or maybe that you are trading, because we're going to learn today how to adjust the Contrarian Fibonacci in an uptrend. So I need a currency pair that is in a general overall uptrend. In the meantime, this is the picture that we are learning for. Number 1, and remember I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat, so the first come first is served. Number 1, we use the Contrarian Fibonacci 2, number 1.1, trade retracements, which is risky. 1.2, EuroCAD, Miguel, Annie was faster. Okay, Annie was faster, EuroCAD. So let's open EuroCAD. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, EuroCAD, open template. And remember everybody, we are upgrading your knowledge. EuroCAD is not in an uptrend. Well, let's see. EuroCAD monthly chart, open. And I'm going to delete the indicators, everybody. Where is EuroCAD? EuroCAD. Oh, EuroCAD, let's see. EuroCAD. Okay, so delete, 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 delete. EuroCAD monthly chart. There you go. What do we have here? We have here, I'm going to delete this one. EuroCAD is in an uptrend, Annie. Why not? Why EuroCAD is not in an uptrend? Everybody, is EuroCAD in an uptrend on the monthly chart or not? What do you think? And we have the original Fibonacci on EuroCAD, ABCD, right? And we have a Contrarian Fibonacci, and we have an uptrend line. What do you think? Silas, Time to Shine, Miguel, MHB, and everybody else? Is EuroCAD in an uptrend? On the monthly, yes, yes sir, long term. Okay, now for everybody who is thinking, well, the monthly is an uptrend, but the daily is not. What time frame controls what time frame? Remember, this is the first very basic rule. The higher time frame controls price movement and market direction of all the other time frames. Okay, you need to remember that, everybody. So we have an up original Fibonacci, and we have a confirmed C, and we have a down Fibonacci, right? So should we go short or should we go long, everybody, on EuroCAD monthly chart? EuroCAD is also in an uptrend in the daily. We are going to check. Okay, I'm a beginner trader, everybody, you are my teacher. Should I go long? Should I buy EuroCAD on the monthly chart, or should I sell? Should I go long or should I trade the retracement? Meaning, should I go with the Contrarian Fibonacci? What should I do? And what else? I'm going to draw a counter trend line on the chart, black one, something like this, right? So should I go short or should I wait for another retracement and short the market? Because the extension of the Contrarian Fibonacci is here. We're going to color code this in violet because the retracement is in violet. So here is the extension of the Contrarian Fibonacci. Time to shine, long. If that is a confirmed C, long. Long piercing line. Now off short. Okay. So we have different opinions from different traders, right? Okay, short, long. Though we have a confirmed C before. Yes, there is no right or wrong in this aspect. Okay, for the check the daily first. Yes, sir. For the traders who want to go short, and remember, these webinars are not trading or investment advice, be careful of shorting the market because the decision line is here. Okay, there is no right or wrong. Both Fibonaccis are active. Okay, the original Fibonacci is active and the Contrarian Fibonacci is active on the monthly chart. The bulls and the bears are fighting for control, but if you want to short the market, be very careful because the market didn't break the long-term overall general uptrend line. Okay, now off. If you want to go short, no problem, just be careful of this one. Okay, Sila says long. Okay, so we don't have anything here to adjust. This is EuroCAD monthly chart. Now we are going to open EuroCAD weekly chart. Weekly chart, just wait a second. Let's find EuroCAD monthly, daily, EuroCAD weekly chart. Let's open it. EuroCAD weekly chart. We are going to delete the indicators, right? We are not there yet. Delete. Okay, so let's check and delete the lines. Okay, delete the lines. So who in here thinks that we are not in an uptrend on the EuroCAD weekly chart? Are we in an uptrend, everybody? On EuroCAD weekly chart? And he says, well, my EuroCAD is not in an uptrend. Well, it is in an uptrend on the monthly. It's making higher highs, higher lows, structural higher highs, higher lows. What about the weekly? Are we in an uptrend or not? Tanshine says yes, Miguel says yes, we are in an uptrend, Sila says yes. What about you, Annie? What about the weekly chart? Remember, everybody, what determines the trend is not are not the short-term swings, but the market wave and the structure is determining the trend, the overall general trend, not the short-term price swings. Long-term yes, short-term not. Okay. So we are still in an uptrend. This is the original Fibonacci, and looking here, we don't have a confirmed C, right? And we have adjusted the Contrarian Fibonacci. We have 3 Contrarian Fibonacci so far. I mean the sequence. A to B, B to C, right? Where is the Contrarian? I'm going to decrease this one, decrease the scale. I'm going to decrease the stroke, not the decrease the width, decrease, and let's decrease. So we have 3. We have adjusted the Contrarian 3 times. A to B, B to C, A to B, B to C, A to B, B to C, and A to B. So this is the sequence of the Contrarian Fibonacci, right? This is our C. Is our C confirmed? What else can we do? We can draw, right? We can write. So we have the sub 18 scale. Okay, sub A is up in here, and clone. We have the sub B down here. We have the sub C up in here, sub C, and we have the projected clone one more time, projected sub D down in here, sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. Okay, Time to Shine says no. Okay, teachers, I'm your student. Should we go short, as Nawaf says, or should we go long? Should I buy on Monday EuroCAD, or should I sell EuroCAD on Monday? What should I do? Should I go short? Should I go long? Not confirmed. Was it confirmed on the monthly time frame or not? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. On the monthly, it was confirmed. Boss, NZD USD is an uptrend. I don't know, I need to check. Okay, we are going to check NZ, but Miguel was first, MHB. Miguel was first before you. Okay, so Miguel says euro dollar. We are going to check euro dollar next, and then if we have time, we are going to check NZD USD. Okay, but these webinars are not trading advice. The dollar is weakening on all currency pairs. Okay, right now, starting from yesterday, it depends on where you live, right? The dollar is weakening on all currency pairs, not just NZD USD. Silas says go long, MHB up. Okay, now there is no right or wrong, but you are my teachers. Teachers, but we don't have a confirmed C. Should I enter a 50-50 trade? The weekly trend is still down, says Nawaf. The weekly short-term trend is still down. Yes, sir, you are correct. Euro dollar is in an uptrend at 2 hours. I do not remember of the monthly. No problem. So MHB and Silas, why should I go long? Me and Nawaf are questioning you. We don't have a confirmed C, and the short-term trend is still down. Isn't this risky? Victor, long. Teacher Victor. So all the teachers that are telling me I'm your student, remember, isn't this risky, everybody? So if it is confirmed on the monthly, how do we use that information on the weekly? You should not mix apples with bananas, Time to Shine. If the monthly has a confirmed C, you still can lose on the weekly, daily, 1 hour, 4 hour, 2 hours. Okay. Great question. You shouldn't mix, but you should compare the direction. Okay. But you still can lose on the weekly, daily, 4 hour, 2 hour chart. Okay. So teachers, isn't it risky for me to go long? I'm not going to give you any answers today because it's Friday. I want you to think. If you are not giving to me any answer, I'm not going to go long. I'm staying out. But on the other side, teacher Nawaf, you want me to short the market, but we are at the long-term uptrend line. Isn't it risky for me to short the market in here? Stay out. Teacher, why should I stay out? The market is moving. I want to buy my Ferrari or Porsche or Mustang, whatever. Why should I stay out? I want to trade and make money and pips. MHB double bottom and candlestick formation. Great answer. So teacher MHB is answering well. Yes, we don't have a confirmed C, but we have bullish candlestick formations and we have double bottom at the long-term uptrend line. Thank you MHB, great question, great answer. Okay. So what is stronger, everybody? What is stronger? Is stronger the long-term uptrend line with double bottom and bullish candlestick formations? Or is stronger a contrarian Fibonacci without a confirmed C? You need to learn how to analyze and how to think. You can go both sides, it's up to you. There is no right or wrong. You are just going to have a different, not just you, me also, we are going to have just a different technical risk. You can go long, you can buy EuroCAD on the weekly chart, but you can also go short, you can sell EuroCAD weekly chart. Right? The market can do anything it wants, but we are going to have different technical risk. If it touches the weekly line, it's highly going down. What is the weekly line now? What is the weekly line? There is certain thing they are telling you. Okay, teachers, what is stronger? Is it stronger the long-term uptrend line with double bottom and bullish candlestick formations and an up original Fibonacci, or is stronger the contrarian Fibonacci without the confirmed C on the downside? If you can answer this question, then your decision to go short or long is going to be easy, right? Technically speaking. Should I go short? Should I go long? Where is the greatest force? Of course, this is a probability game. MHB, the contra is just for C if we are away from trend line or calculating off retrace. Sira says, well, the original Fibonacci is stronger. Annie says, I think the long-term trend line is stronger. Anybody else? What do you think? Should we go long? Should we go short? What do you think? It's decision time. What is that? Because you don't want, or maybe you won't, right? But most likely you want to trade. And we are in a difficult spot right now. All of you are right. The traders who want to go long, you were right, and Nawaf, who wants to short the market, he's also right. We are in a difficult spot right now. What should we do? Nawaf says, so we have to see less time frame. No sir, the bigger time frame, the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. Remember this, everybody, this is the lesson. If you get your direction wrong on the higher time frame, you are going to lose on the smaller time frame. The smaller the time frame, the least is important. Okay, now and everybody else, oh, let's check the smaller time frames. If you don't get the weekly chart right, you are going to lose on the 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart, because the market is going to move in the direction of the greatest force. Passion, I answered twice already, you do not see my messages. I'm sorry, Miguel. Your last message was about euro dollar. I don't have any other messages, Miguel, in the chat. Your last message was about euro dollar is in an uptrend, Miguel. I don't have any other thing on the chat. I'm sorry, Miguel. The last message I received, it was that euro dollar, it's up on the 2-hour time frame. Okay, so this is, if this is the case, please type in again. So, up or down, everybody. If I'm going to get the weekly chart wrong, I'm going to lose on the smaller time frame for sure. I comment about risk reward. I don't have this message, Miguel. Would you be so kind and type again? I don't have any messages about the risk reward. Okay, would you be so kind? So, short or long, everybody? You should have learned this by now. Eddington, that's all I see to Miguel. Hello Eddington, how are you? Eddington, would you be so kind and help traders out? Should we go long, should we go short? Because if we get wrong the weekly chart, we are going to lose on the smaller time frames. The daily, the 2 hours, the 15-minute, 4-hour chart. Victor says long. Okay, why? What's the logic behind the decision? There is no right or wrong. I'm just asking you, what is the logic? Oh, I'm sorry to hear. So sick. I'm sorry to hear this, Eddington. I hope you are going to get well soon. Teacher Victor, why long? What is the logic behind your decision? MHB says, well, long because we are near the long-term uptrend line. Sila says long because of the original Fibonacci is stronger than the Contrarian Fibonacci. And MHB says we have bullish candlestick formations and double bottom. So if we are going to count 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, where is the greater probability? How many reasons do we have to go long, and how many reasons do we have to go short? Sila says, I believe we are at the end of the retracement. How do you know? Victor says support. Wow, one more thing. Yes, we are. So we have 4 reasons to go long and 2 reasons to go short. Eddington says, although this is an up structure, it is in down leg on the weekly. I see no reasons yet to take long positions. So Eddington is with Nawaf. They want to go short. Okay, so we have 4 reasons to go long and 2 reasons to go short. What should you do, everybody? Victor says structure. Should we go short? Should we go long? What should we do? And remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Okay, now on just talking about the logic, of course the reason, I mean the answer, if you have two reasons to go short and two technical reasons to go short and 4 technical reasons to go long, we are going to go long. Agreed? I have 4 reasons to go long and I have 2 reasons to go short. So if I'm just counting 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, well, it's the long bias wins, right? Okay. Now let's talk about the technical risk. If I'm going to short the market, what is my technical risk? Technical risk number 1, the market didn't break the long-term uptrend line. The market is showing us the double bottom. This is the technical risk for the traders that want to short, right? And the technical risk for the traders that want to go long. We don't have a confirmed C, and still the market is making lower lows, lower highs on the weekly chart. So in between this battle between the bulls and the bears, somebody's going to win, right? Okay, so this is the weekly chart. Let's open the daily chart. Open template. Let's open the template. EuroCAD daily chart. EuroCAD daily chart. Open. We are going to delete the indicators. EuroCAD. Okay, I'm going to delete this. Don't do this, everybody. Delete the lines. Delete. Delete everything. So many lines. Delete. Oh my god, look at this. Don't do this, everybody. You are not going anywhere with all of these support and resistance levels and pivot points on the daily. Okay, I just want to clean up the chart a little bit. Delete. There you go. So let's see. Delete. Okay, delete this one. So the market broke our up Fibonacci, our original one, and let me see, this was the medium term uptrend line, so this is the long term uptrend line up in here. Now what we are going to do, as the market broke our up Fibonacci, we are going to draw a down Fibonacci. Agreed? So we are going to start from the beginning up in here, A to B, let me see, A to B. So just briefly, A to B, this is going to be our horizontal line. Just give it a second. Horizontal line like this, and transparency, A to B, this is the B. Passion, I cannot hear you. Okay, just give me a second. HB. So this is the first down Fibonacci, and it's the original one. We're going to color code differently there you go. I don't know if it hit the blue one, didn't hit the blue one. So HB, this is going to be the C, and green goes to green. This is going to be the new sequence. HB, now A to B, this is going to be our C, green goes to green, green goes to green, there you go. This is going to be the new A, and this is going to be the new B, A to B. Passion, I have re-entered the webinar. Can you see now the message? No, Miguel, I'm sorry, I cannot see the message. Victor says the only thing is missing will be the counter trend line. And Time to Shine says, I feel like my messages haven't been seen either. No, they are not Time to Shine. Try to it re-entering. I'm sorry everybody, okay? I'm going to continue with the lesson. Okay. So A to B, B to C. Let's compress the chart. And this is the new C. Hit the blue one, didn't hit the red one. And the appropriate extension is the blue one is here. So this, we have a down Fibonacci on Euro CAD daily chart. And one more time, this is our C, and green goes to green, green goes to green. So we are here. Fibonacci retracement tool. There you go. This is our latest A, B, C, D. A to B. Yeah, maybe we have some server problems, everybody. Okay, some of you are sending me messages, oh, I cannot hear you, I cannot see the screen. Okay, don't worry, I'm just going to continue with the lesson. Okay? So we have here, what is this? This is A. Let's make it like this. 24, this is A. And this is B. So we are in a down Fibonacci original one. Now let's see the Contrarian. The Contrarian Fibonacci is here. Fibonacci retracement. Let's color code the levels. This is the Contrarian Fibonacci. Okay. So on the monthly chart we have an up Fibonacci, original one, and the down Fibonacci Contrarian. On the weekly chart we have an up Fibonacci, original one, we have a down Fibonacci Contrarian, and on the daily chart we have a down original Fibonacci, we have a down original Fibonacci, and we have an up original one. Right? Look how it's curious. What is the sub A and sub B level? Sub A is at 1.56, and on the daily the A is at 1.52. Quite similar, huh? And the sub B is 1.45 and the B is 1.44. Quite similar. Sorry, Passion, why is that Contrarian there on the daily? Why not? Why not, Time to Shine? Why not? if you want to confirm the C, you should have the Contrarian Fibonacci on the chart, right? Now, what should we do on this smaller time frame? Remember, I said if we get the weekly chart wrong, we are going to lose on the daily, and we are going to lose on the 4-hour time frame, 2-hour time frame, 15-minute time frame, right? So what should we do? Should we go short? Should we short the market, or should we go long, everybody? The lesson today is for you to understand, as a beginner trader who is going to use the Fibonacci's, where is the greatest force. Because if you are going to short the market right now, everybody, you are in a risky place. Why is that? Why is that? Why? Oh, this is the B. Let me see. The Contrarian is here. A to B. It's just for you to see it, something like this. Right? So, from the daily chart, should we go long or should we go short? And when you are starting to understand what is the monthly telling you, and you are trying to understand what is the weekly telling you, and when you are trying to understand, when you are going to understand what is the daily telling you, then the direction of your trade, the decision on the direction is going to be easy. So what about the EuroCAD daily chart? Should we go short or should we go long? And why? What do you think? There is no right or wrong, right? So we said, well, on the monthly we will go long. On the weekly we can go both sides, short and long. What about the daily? And after you're going to write, oh, let's go short, let's go long, let's buy EuroCAD daily chart, or let's short, let's sell, the next question is going to be why? Nawa says long. Yes, the lowest point breaks, time to shine. Teacher Nawa, but you said let's go short on the weekly. Now, are you changing your direction now? Looks in a channel on the daily. Maybe. Teacher Nawaf, so should we go long or should we go short? Is there a channel? If yes, then short. I don't know if it's a channel. Maybe yes, maybe not. So the potential channel, right, maybe is in here. Remember, everybody, channels and sideways movement are a structural part of the trending market. Okay, so yes, maybe it's a channel, right? Just maybe down, 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 right? But in the long-term perspective, should we short, should we go long, should we go short, what should we do? Teacher Nawaf changed his bias. He said, no, I'm not short anymore, I want to go long right now. And before you enter any trades, you need to address your technical risk. So here on the weekly chart, you are going to have less technical risk going long. What about the daily chart? You can go short, yes sir. You can go long, yes sir. You can do both. You can trade the sideways channel. So teachers, what should we do? Should we go short? Should we go long? Where is the less technical risk? What do you think? What do you think, everybody? Should we go short? Yes, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Now, don't worry, there is no right or wrong. You can go both sides. We are just trying to think together, and we are trying to teach you how to decide, right? Before you enter a trade, what is your decision based on? How many reasons you have to go long and how many reasons you have to go short? Because if you don't understand this and you are here in between, you are in the ring between the bulls and the bears, you are going to lose. A lot of beginner traders lose money on EuroCAD over and over and over. They think that the market is going to fall, they sell, the market stops them out, then they buy down here, right? The market falls either further, it stops them out, right? And there is no right or wrong. You just need to understand what is happening, where is the technical risk from the higher time frame, right? If you ask me, everybody, and I don't have the crystal ball, shorting the market at the long-term general overall uptrend line is risky. If you ask me, but I don't have the crystal ball. This is just me. This is my way of thinking. Passion, but you said trade what you see. Yes, sir. So what do you see? Do you see an uptrend, up structure, up wave? Or do you see a downtrend, a down structure, a down wave? What do you see? You can see it both sides. But let's talk about a fact. What is the fact, right? Let's talk about the fact. The fact is that the market didn't break the general overall long-term uptrend line. This is a fact. Agreed? So, yes, we don't have the crystal ball. What do you think? Now it says in the daily long, but we have to see the risk reward ratio. Yes, sir. And it says long term go long, time to shine long, but we need to wait for the confirmation on the daily that we are in an uptrend. Yes, sir. Great answer. Miguel says if our trading time frame is slower, shouldn't we check with those time frame? I know that I recommend, but you are always more comfortable if you take decision in your trading time frame, considering what always the higher time frame. Miguel, if I can give you an advice, you should be more comfortable taking decisions of the higher time frame, because the higher time frame controls the smaller time frame. Okay? So where is the less technical risk in here? Up or down? You don't have a confirmed C on the daily chart, do you? So let's say like this, if the original Fibonacci, now let's remember something, the original Fibonacci is stronger than the contrarian. So if the original Fibonacci is pointing up on the monthly and it has a confirmed C, and the original Fibonacci on the weekly is pointing up without a confirmed C, and the contrarian Fibonacci is pointing up without a confirmed C on the daily, where is the greatest force? Everybody? Up or down? What do you think? It's up, right? Yes, correct. Up. Up is the greatest force. Now this is EuroCAD daily chart. Let's open EuroCAD. We have 10 more minutes. EuroCAD. I don't know if I have the 4-hour chart or the 2-hour chart. Let me see. EuroCAD. 4-hour chart. Okay, let's open a 4-hour chart. And EuroCAD 4-hour chart. There you go. We're going to delete the indicators. Okay, great. Contrarian, up, delete the indicators, delete. So as you can see, everybody, I have a down. Less technical risk, higher, yes sir, higher, yes sir, yes sir, up, yes sir, all of you are correct. Yes sir, I don't know if the market hit, the market hit the extension of the 4-hour chart, so this is going to be the original one, less sequence, and the contrarian, let's see the contrarian, Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart, Okay, how to manage the trade? Well, until it stays above the uptrend line, short-term uptrend line, then it's going to go up. This is not a rule, it's just a technique. So, this is the contrarian Fibonacci in here, and the extension Fibonacci retracements, high to low. There you go. Okay, everybody, until the market stays above this short-term uptrend line, most likely it's going to hit the sub D, and sub D is up in here. Violet goes to violet, so 18 sub D is up in here. Okay, remember, these webinars are not trading or investment advice. So sub A is down here, sub B is up in here, sub B is up in here, sub A to sub B, sub A to sub B, sub B to sub C to sub D. So this is the contrarian Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart. We can trade a retracement on the 4-hour chart, on the daily chart, or we can trade the original Fibonacci on the weekly and on the monthly. Sub A, sub B, text. This is going to be the sub C. The monthly is in a retracement, yes sir. Sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. Now, what is riskier, everybody? What is riskier? Now you have the 4 time frames, you have the multiple time frames trading charts, right? You have the monthly chart and the price movement and the Fibonacci. You have the weekly chart, the price movement and the Fibonacci. You have the daily chart, the price movement and the Fibonacci. And you have the 4-hour chart, right? So if I'm going to enter on the counter trendline break, like in here, maybe not the perfect example, okay? If I'm entering here and I'm long because of this bullish engulfing candle, am I taking a high degree of technical risk on all the charts, or am I taking a small degree of technical risk. Time to shine. You need to understand that when you decide to enter short or long, you are taking in consideration all the charts. Okay, it's not just the 4-hour time frame. You are taking in consideration all the charts. Why? Because the higher time frame is going to control price movement and market direction. I'm telling you, everybody, if you don't get the weekly chart right, you are going to lose. Passion, what is your opinion? My opinion is that Euro-DCAD is going to go up. And it's still a speculation because I don't have two higher highs, two higher lows on the weekly, but it didn't break the long-term general overall uptrend line. Okay, so in my opinion, I don't have the crystal ball. In my opinion, EuroCAD is long. I am in the market long. I'm trading EuroCAD long. I'm in the market. Okay. So when you decide, everybody, this is a way of how to think. And as always, you can accept, you can reject what we are teaching you, no problem. Okay. But if you ask me before you enter a trade, you need to take in consideration all the time frames, because the higher time frame is going to dictate price movement and market direction on the smaller time frames. Yes, passion, I don't like the Fibonacci's. No problem, go find another tool. Okay, you can learn about what is Ichimoku. You have many tools. You have what? Fibonacci, you have Gann if you want. Gann periods here on JForex. You have Andrew's pitchfork. You have Schiff's pitchfork modified. Okay? If you don't understand, if you don't like the Fibonacci, no problem. Okay? But at least Fibonacci is a great tool, is measuring entries, exits, risk reward. Okay? Okay, everybody, our time is up. Happy Friday. See you back on Monday with another lesson. Please watch this webinar. If you are going to use the Fibonacci's, watch the webinars over and over again. Until now, you should have the original Fibonacci and the Contrarian Fibonacci on all your charts, on all the charts of interest, okay, and all time frames, the monthly, the weekly, and the daily, and the 4-hour, 1-hour chart, if you are going to use the Fibonacci's. This is a must, everybody. You cannot get the Fibonacci right on the 1-hour chart without knowing the daily, and you cannot get the daily without knowing the weekly. Don't wait until confirmation. Now, if there is no right or wrong, if you are an aggressive trader, you don't wait. If you want to be more secure, then you wait. So the answer is yes and no. I understand that, but I thought in previous lesson you said that you see fibs in same trend from your higher time frame to smaller time frame ones. In the forearm you did the other way. You need to confirm time to shine. You cannot speculate. Peterloo, hello. All you need is fib time and fib retracement and trending line to find where the market is going. Great answer, Peter. Victor, Mr. Passion, I remember you said this training is not for stock. What about commodities like gold or oil? Victor, I don't know, my friend. I really don't know. I never traded with the Fibonacci stocks and gold and commodities, so I don't know. But you can ask. Eddington is an experienced trader. You can ask Miguel. He's an experienced trader. Eddington was in stocks. Miguel was, Eddington also, it was in gold. Miguel was in indexes. Please. I don't know, Victor. I really don't know. But you can test, right? Okay everybody, have a great weekend. This is FXPassion signing off. So stay strong and don't trade. Stay strong and relax. See you back on Monday. This is FXPassion signing off.